Hey you guys, I'm back. Thanks for the prayers and good vibes sent. Definitely needed them. I had an awesome night's rest. Very much needed. Just gonna try these out, but seeing myself 3 times is a little too much. Yeah, so super energized, needed that rest. It's been a couple days since I had that dream, tribulations or rapture, whichever you want to call it. Definitely freaked me out or shook my soul. Didn't have a couple of days where I couldn't sleep. My mind was just going, but I'm replenished, showered, ate a good meal. I feel good. Either I don't remember my dreams last night or I didn't have any. Definitely happy about it because just kind of my whole body and mind at rest, you know? Sometimes you need that. So I'm kind of going to just jump right into it. I've realized and I know that some of the subjects I'm going to talk about aren't the most liked or the most popular things to talk about. But I didn't make this channel for a specific somebody or anybody out there, as more so as somebody, you know? Somebody needs to hear what I have to say. Somebody wants to hear it. Somebody's gonna point me in the right direction. Somebody needs this. Maybe even more than I need it, you know? I need to get out a lot. There are things that I've never even spoken out loud that I've just been holding into my own mind and just never even try to give some things a second thought. Wanting to wake up, acting as my mind was terrified, but kind of taking it cool and easy when I woke up. Trying not to give whatever the satisfaction of seeing the terror or me freaking out, you know? Kind of giving me time to go over things over and over in my mind, to figure things out, to break things down and break things apart, to figure why did I just have this crazy dream? Why does this keep popping up in my life? Or just the whys, who's, what's, and where's, and all that good stuff, you know? But like I said, some of the things I have to say, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. That's life. You're not always going to be everybody's cup of tea. But this is going to be me, raw, uncut, unedited, unscripted, just whatever I want to say, I have to say. Some of these things I've been holding in almost 30 years, you know. I was born in 86, so you can do the math. Let me hurry and change the subject before my mind does the math. But some of these things I want to ask people or talk about, I've never talked about. You know, these are things I just had in my own mind to kind of think about and wonder about. But It's time. It's time to get everything out that I'm supposed to get out. It's time, for God to use me. And I want him to use me. I'm ready for him to use me. But it's definitely time to just kick it in a high gear, And the devil may want you to think that you have all the time in the world. But guys, it's crunch time. We don't have all the time in the world. And the end is near. I'm sorry to agree and say it out loud with what everybody or so many people are saying are already out there. The end is near. And we don't have all the time in the world. You think you have tomorrow. But how many of us have loved ones or know somebody who probably thought they did have tomorrow, and they're not here? They didn't have the next day. So many people, I'm sure. And this is maybe a subject that people don't want to talk about or open up about, but like I said, this is me, raw, uncut, uncensored, unscripted. Just might have maybe gave a thought or two about what I'm gonna say, but I definitely woke up and laid in bed and prayed, gave my thanks. Last night I went to bed with YouTube playing prayers, And last night before I went to sleep, I asked for you guys' prayers and good vibes sent my way. And you guys sent them. I'm so thankful for that, because, like I said, I had an awesome night's rest, and I needed it. I was looking so drained by the end of those videos. I know I was looking super drained and just I went through a lot these past couple of days, man. But never, ever anything regretted. Everything happens for a reason. There's not much that's happened in our lives that was just because. Maybe a few things just because, but no. You think about it, there is a reason behind it. And me wanting and getting the urge to make this channel, and I've thought about how to get my life out there over the years, I started books of my life, writing, I'm a natural writer. I love it. Storytelling, it's in me. I'm Native American, Chippewa tribe, aka Ojibwa, from the Bad River Reservation. So storytelling is in me. It's in my blood. Like I said, I've been locked up before in prison, and kind of really the only thing you have to do in there is storytell, reminisce, and this is nothing new to me to talk about things and get on deep levels. It's nothing new, but some of these things I'm going to reveal are unspoken of for me. And like I said, it's time. God has told me it's time to get it all out. Whatever is on my little heart, whatever is holding me down or burdening me, it's time to let it all out and get it all out, because at the end of the day there will be somebody who will be able to maybe point things out and point me in the right direction, So maybe point things out that I missed, reevaluating a dream or a thought or the whys, And that's what I need. personally. And hopefully somebody else out there needs it just as bad, or wants, to hear more just as bad. Like I said, I've been working on my life story for a long time though, and kind of been going back and forth on how to get it out. And in these times, it's become a technology, kind of blogging, video. Everybody's in the internet nowadays, It's technology times, And I'm actually not too technology savvy, so I'm kind of behind on times. Being locked up, we don't have too many computers, gadgets, and technology to play with. So this is a new world for me, somewhat. But it's a good way to get it out. It's a pretty cool way, actually. You guys get to see me tell my story. How amazing is that? Like, we wouldn't have had to imagine this long ago, like when I was younger. Still had the curly phones, with the long cords, and record our voicemail music in the background type. Cell phones weren't even thought of, or not to us anyways, It's just it's not so bad at times, is what I'm gonna say, as far as me getting my story out this way. I actually love the idea, which I'm not gonna stop at just this maybe, but writing it all out, I'm gonna say, like, I feel as though I don't have the time to waste. There's so much that's in my mind that I don't have the time to play around with the thoughts of how to do this, I already know why and how. I can't ponder it anymore. I gotta get it out. I'm running out of time. We are, all of us. The time is now. And if not now, when? Now. It has to be now. My name is Sin, aka Sincere. And on my next video, it's going to be a subject that it's not going to be the fondest of subjects to some of you guys. I realize this. I'm hoping I don't push anybody away with this subject. It's a tough subject for me, And it is something I've only really told one or two other people out loud, because it kind of freaked me out, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of my earliest memories of some of my dreams of my childhood. I've always been a vivid dreamer. Mostly, almost always remember my dreams. And some of them were cool, Had fun with some of my dreams. Some of them weren't so sunny and bright, So my next dream, though, is going to be, or my next video is going to be about one of my earliest dreams, to my knowledge, to my memory of my childhood, that stuck out. And it wasn't even until 30 years later that it was pointed out to me what that dream was, who was in that dream. And you guys, man, it's a hell of a story that you guys are about to hear. It's my life story, y'all. Sin, aka Sincere. My channel, Much Ado About You Universe. I'm excited. Let's get it.